Hello there. It is Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe. Look, he's back.
Yeah, formerly
Hello, everybody.
Formerly of Petra. There he is, Juan DeVevo. Striper as well. He played rhythm guitar in Striper and played with Don Francisco for a while, but now he's in Crowns. So there you go. And he's a comedian.
Yeah. They were lucky to have me.
Yeah.
You said formerly of Petra, I thought, did I die?
See, you've started already. Your humor is you just stealth your humor in there. You just throw it out there, and then you
stealth it.
You just wait. You wait for us to respond. Right?
Yeah. Are you trying to say that I'm funny, but nobody knows it? Yeah. Oh, that's stealthy humor. You're funny, but no one knows.
Yeah.
Joanne is
like ninja humor.
Hey, Dan, Joanne has moved up. Remember, was it 2 interviews ago? He was in a bedroom there, and he had just gotten a new guitar. And then the last one, where was he? Is in the shed, I think. He was in the last one.
I can't remember. I might have been out on the front porch because that's
I think you were on the front porch for the last one. But you're back in the bedroom now with a fan and beautiful barn doors and everything.
Yeah,
barn doors. Yeah, those are great. Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't even recognize it. This is the same bedroom.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I did. Okay.
We cleaned it up. I right before the interview, I pushed all the clothes. All of our clothes are right here.
Yeah.
And over.
Yeah.
So you don't want to show us that shot there. We're live, by the way, Facebook Live and YouTube.
Oh, you want to see a little bit of the cleanup right here? There's a little wad of clothes right there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Now Melody's gonna kill you.
Hey, if you guys out there, you listeners out there, if you do Zoom meetings or something, all you have to take care of is just this little box right here. You just shove everything. Yeah. If you haven't already figured that out, just shove it to the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joanne, we'll talk a little bit about Fish Sticks Comedy in a second and a new project with
cool.
Crowns, and all that. But let's talk serious here. When the wash is done and the dryer, who folds the clothes, and does it stay in a basket, or who puts that away?
Oh, well, okay. So my wife has learned to split that up. So she does her stuff. She gives the kids there. She just separates it. And she goes, okay, here's your clothes. It's a big pile. And I get to fold it up for myself.
Yeah.
That's how we work.
Well, at least she separates them all out. So that's helpful.
Yeah.
She goes through that for us. I don't blame her at all. She's just like, okay, everybody do your clothes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's smart.
That's I think that's one of the, I don't mind putting the wash in the washer and dryer. I hate folding and I hate putting away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It is a bit repetitive, isn't it? It's a bit of a mundane task.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who does yours, Rick? You hire somebody?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Remember the guy that used to play rhythm guitar in Petra? He needed a job, so I.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I don't even remember that guy.
Nobody really. It's kind of like your GPA in college. Nobody cares if you fold your shirts. You just throw them in the drawer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just like looking at your bed. You actually made your bed.
Really.
I never make my bed.
Nope.
That's not on me, though. Melody did that. I think she knew I was doing an interview. She's like,
way to go, Melody.
Let's smooth it out.
Melody, thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Hey,
what do you want to talk about first? Crowns comedy or what? Have you been touring at all, or what's going on there?
This is over the summer. You do like state fairs, and then you eat all kinds of fried foods, and you get your cholesterol up.
Fried butter.
And so we've been doing state fairs and festivals and those kind of things. So we've been up in New Hampshire, and the Indiana State Fair was really cool. Indianapolis, and when we first started doing state fairs, I thought it was at first we announced that we kind of decided as a band, let's do more state fairs over the summer to get us in different places. And I thought, man, it'd be really cool to see how unique, and every state comes out and shows their personality at the state fair. And then after like the 4th or 5th state fair, I was like, these are all exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I could stand in the bus and go, okay, the fried turkey legs are over there. The fried Oreos are over there.
It's probably the same company.
They're all even laid out the same.
Yeah.
So, but they're great.
That's what I was going to say, Dan. It's probably the same.
I didn't have a conspiracy theory about that, but I have it now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the turkey leg conspiracy.
Because they all have the same thing. The turkey legs, they have fried things like Snickers and Oreos and whatever else. And the games that you can never win, and the rickety rides that nobody wants to ride. So
yeah, but you know what? If you have it, what is it? The one where they
my son's
where they fry that and they put sugar on it. What's that thing called?
The funnel cake.
That line,
the funnel cake,
always long. We should have invested years ago in the funnel cake.
The door.
Funnel cakes are awesome. I love those. Yeah,
I don't think they're going out of style. If you want to invest in it now, it's not like cryptocurrency. It's always going to be there.
Now
People
wait,
are always going to want fried.
You just heard it from Juan DeVevo. Cryptocurrency is going away.
Now wait a minute. See, I thought it was gone.
No, what I'm saying is funnel cakes are better than cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I thought cryptocurrency was gone, but I can't remember where I was last week, and they just kept pushing it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there.
Sounds like a conspiracy to me.
I think they're really, really wanting people to get involved now. Yeah.
Hey, here's a good segue. Can they buy the new Crowns project with crypto conspiracy? I mean, crypto
conspiracies.
Crypto conspiracies. You know, whatever. If it puts money in my pocket, you can use whatever you want. No, I think it'll be on all the things.
All the things.
All the different ways that you can get music.
Hey, remember back in the day when you didn't have to.
I think internet.
His internet.
I think his internet's a little behind.
He's a little slow. We're still talking about 1989. We've moved on. Hey,
Read the Turtles again, Juwan.
Now, remember back in the day when you didn't say all those things, you just said, well, what? Cassette, album, whatever. Yeah. And now it's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be Turtles, right? Turtles. Did y'all have a Turtles? Records and gifts or records and CDs. We had a Turtles.
Yeah,
that was I guess it was a Florida thing. That's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the big place to buy music when there was cassettes?
Gosh, I can't even remember the name of it.
Like you could go into the like it would be the Walmart, depending on what state you're in, and they would have tons of cassettes. So,
well, in Dallas, we always went to a place called Sound Warehouse,
or like
had, great big collection of records and stuff, and I always buy there.
Okay,
so
a gas station. Gas station is a good place.
Gas station, yeah. Tell us about the project. The new project, what it's called, and whatever you want to talk about on that.
Okay, I'm not sure of the title just yet. We got it's going to be 7 songs coming out in November. I can tell you the title. So we got a song. Here's the weird thing about music now. It happens. I mean, really, that's a great. I should write that down. I'm sending that to the management. Casting Crowns next. Well, November we got 7 songs coming out November-ish, and then in the spring we'll have another EP coming out there. But music comes out so fast that by the time you think of a title of the album, you're recording the next one. So I'm not sure we have a solid title for it just yet, but Scars in Heaven is a song that we released. Like we were in the studio recording that, going, okay, this is the first single, and then I forget how it worked out, but we, like the next week after recording that song, we were recording the other songs. The next week we were doing videos for it, and we did a music video for it and a video with Essential Worship doing an acoustic version. So It's like we just recorded this song, and then in a week it was like this. So the digital age, man, we're cranking this stuff out. But we got all those 7 songs done; they're ready to go. So
I think you should title the CD after the awesome new gas stations in Georgia called Buc-ee's. You should just call it Bucky.
Yeah, but see, that started in Texas, right?
Right, exactly, which makes it even better. So call it Bucky the album. I like it.
Bucky the album. Just have a big cartoon. What is he? A chipmunk?
That's a beaver, I think.
Yeah, a beaver. Sorry.
Yeah.
So when will we be able to see the video? That's what I'm interested in. I'd love to see that.
The video for Scars in Heaven it's out. It's on YouTube or our Facebook or what's the other things that do it? Vimeo.
all of those things.
Yeah, Disney Plus. We're on Disney. We're streaming on Disney Plus.
Are you? Wow.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
You have to pay $35 to watch it, though.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can wait till next June and it'll
watch
be
it
free for subscribers.
Yeah.
Hey, we're talking to Juan DeVevo. He is a comedian and he also plays. What's that thing he plays, Dan?
It's called a guitar.
No, it's not that. Is it?
Oh no, yeah, that
guitar.
That's melody. He plays
that's melody.
That thing.
The violin.
Violin starts with an F. Violin.
Yeah.
The project coming out. Isn't it interesting? It's interesting to me the fact that you've put this project together, and then in the spring you've already got something ready to go for the EP. It seems like, did you have just that much stuff, or did you plan to do that?
Well, like I said, the music industry is weird. You used to go in and record 10 songs and have a CD or an album come out.
Mm-hmm.
And now we, that's what kind of came out of this. Mark writes, he'll go to Nashville and off time, kind of like what we've got right now. He'll start writing, or he'll finish up what he's already had ideas for and stuff that he's been talking to the teenagers at our church or on stage. He'll kind of hit on a new subject and go, okay, I need to say something about that in a song. And he kept writing and he kept writing. And so we had about 14 songs and we kept recording, but it's like, we can't delay this anymore. We got to get something out. So we decided to split that in half. And instead of waiting and trying to get all of that wrapped up, we decided to just give you some now and give you some later. I think people like that. I think that's a good idea.
So Bucky part 1 and part 2.
Bucky's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Well, if you get 2 Bucky, then you have Bucky's, right?
Bucky's, yeah.
You have the plural.
Exactly.
Sounds like he writes a bunch. You think he's writing on the side for Mercy Me?
I can neither confirm nor deny that remark.
I say that if you're watching,
sometimes we don't know where he goes.
If you're watching or listening, sometimes fans will come up and talk to the guys and girls in crowns, and say, "I love." I can only imagine. And that was Mercy.
Yeah, it goes both ways too.
Yeah. Oh, does it?
Yeah, Bart's gotten congratulated for Voice of Truth. Actually, on the air, he was at a radio station.
Oh no!
And he was like, Mark just gave him permission. Like, look, just go ahead and take it and tell him the story.
Yeah.
Like, here's the story for Voice of Truth. Yeah.
Hey,
Mark's also writing on the side for Kanye West, part of his new album, Donda, whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets around.
You got to listen to that one with your headphones on mute, apparently.
Okay. All right.
You read the story. It's a little bizarre. All right. So speaking of bizarre, we talked to Whit Schiller last week.
Yes.
And he said he said some great things about you. So yeah, let's talk fish sticks. What's going on with you? And in your personal comedy, are you doing anything?
So, well, with us, we just started my stand-up stuff. I started a thing called Dirigible Anvil, and we started doing on the south side, like north side, there's a lot of people doing comedy stuff. On the south side where I live, like Noonan and McDonough and those kind of places. LaGrange was another place we had. So we got like Andrew Stanley and Ed Wiley. Kristen's going to do something with us. We're about to do a thing in Jacksonville because somehow there's a theater that picked up on there. So we're going to go down there in 2 weeks and do a stand-up show there. And it's been pretty cool. Everybody's been really excited to do and go see comedy. So that tells you something about the current state of things. They're like, let's go see something funny for a little while, please.
That's going to be a good show too. The one in Florida with Kristen Weber and Cyrus Steele.
Cyrus
by you. Cyrus is hilarious. Yeah. I'm
astounded that I got to get these guys because they're great comedians. And I just went, hey, do you want to do stand up? And they're like, yes, please, let me go. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because we did LaGrange. It was Jennifer O'Brien, Ed Wiley, and Andrew Stanley. All three of those could carry their own show. But I had all three of them at this one show, and it turned out fantastic. So, but with Fish Sticks, we actually had 2 days off in Milwaukee, which is where Whit is.
Yeah.
And so we went and had a dinner at his house, And he goes, "Hey, we got a show tomorrow," and I had the day off. So I went with the other fish sticks and did an improv show for the Christian school or Lutheran school. Is that the same thing? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It was private school.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like for their incoming freshmen. It was just fun.
How cool.
Yeah, he didn't feed you those magic brownies he was making a couple of weeks ago, did he?
I didn't know about that. Maybe he's just been cooking them up since that was been a while. What made them magic exactly? Or are we allowed to?
We're not sure. It's the
talk about
secret
those
ingredient.
All right.
It's love. That's the secret.
Yeah, it's a pinch of salt. I think it was a pinch of salt. But we're trying to get some shows. I'll tell you what, we're trying to get some shows for the Georgia fish sticks. So if you guys, you listeners out there, or if you know something where we can just do a free show, we'd love to do some improv for you. And it's funny and you'll like it. I promise.
How can folks connect with you on the other deal? I mean, yeah, we want to talk about fish sticks, but it sounds like that stand-up stuff is going amazing.
Anvil.
Yeah. I like that name.
Yeah, I wish we had a little more time. I kind of have another job that I have to do. So when I have time, I'll go do a show. But Dirigible Anvil Comedy, and it's Dirigible is DIRIGIBLE.
Mm-hmm.
All right, got that out.
Time
but
for Juan DeVevo.
It's on all. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and then you can actually check out my Instagram or Melodies, and it'll pop up through there from time to time if you can't do that. But Dirigible Anvil, it's like a hot air balloon with an anvil. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah,
but it's turned out to be really difficult to say.
Dirigible Anvil. Yeah, that is hard.
It's hard for me to spell. Thank you for spelling it for me because I was going to have to Google it.
Yeah, you can Google it. They'll help you out. Those are friendly people there at Google.
Are they?
They always seem so helpful, when you write something like, "Did you mean this?"
No, I did not, but thank you for asking.
Do you think Mark Hall uses?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that how he writes all his songs?
Oh,
he
yeah.
types into Google and it finishes for him?
Yeah, you start out. What happens is you just go, yeah. Oh, there you go. Maybe we should do that with the Crowns album title. I'm pretty sure somebody's named it already, but we'll do that. Just like casting and then see what happens. How does Google autocomplete?
Hey, what kind of influence do you have in naming? I mean, do you have a percentage in getting in there and naming it whatever you want? Like it could be Casting Crowns, the Dirigible.
See, that's what would happen if I was in charge of naming stuff. So I just leave that to somebody else. And it makes it a whole lot easier. I play guitar, Mark writes the words, and we'll from there, we'll put
all right, Joanne. So to help you out, I just typed into Google. I typed casting. Casting Crowns was the first thing that came up, actually.
Wow.
But then Casting Calls Atlanta, Casting Networks, Casting Counts Drummer, for some reason, and then Casting All Talent. And Casting Down Imagination. So there you go. There's some ideas for you.
Casting Down Imaginations.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great album. The Casting Calls Atlanta album, that's going to be our live album when we do it in Atlanta. Casting Calls Atlanta.
I like
Hello,
it.
Atlanta. Crowns here.
Now, why are people specifically looking up the Casting Crowns drummer?
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, so Andy Williams was our first drummer, and he moved to Nashville, started teaching drums, and was involved with the church up. Yeah,
that's right. Okay,
and so he got involved in he was riding a motorcycle and got hit. He passed away. I want to say maybe a month ago.
Yeah,
now.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, I just completely slipped my mind, but
I do.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. But since you mentioned it, how's everybody doing with that? How's his family?
Yeah.
Pretty good. They had a memorial service 2 weeks ago, and we unfortunately weren't able to be there, but it was Andy was always laughing. It was almost like sometimes you didn't know what was wrong with him, but he was always happy, and no matter what the situation was, he could bring joy into it. So it stands to reason that his memorial service was something jovial and celebratory, and so that's kind of the way that went. And so things are going well. We're still praying for him, though.
Yeah, good.
That's got to be tough. It was just the way you said that, Juan, that tickled me. I don't
Yeah.
know why. He's just, for no reason, he was always laughing. And it's just
Yeah.
the way you said that. See, that's why you're so funny. You could
Yeah.
say you craft phrases or words or.
Oh, appreciate that. Thanks.
think
But
you
yeah,
did-
sometimes you didn't know what was wrong with Andy. And you're like, he's still laughing. Why is he still laughing? But that's just how
What's
he
he
was.
on anyway?
Yeah. Got the magic brownies.
Yeah. He's been talking to Whit Schiller.
Was he the first to say, is Melody playing this?
Yeah. I don't know. That was a thing. That was just a thing that we noticed when we would meet people after and you play and no one ever says violin without making the motion first.
Because they don't know.
Well, I got to
call
find
a
that
violin or a
t-shirt.
fiddle. So
Yeah, find a t-shirt.
Can you smush the words together somehow? I'm trying to think of like a vital or a violin.
Vital. That sounds like a drug. Don't take Viatal if you're allergic to Viatal.
That's funny. Hey, Juan, we got to take a break. Tell us again how we can follow you on the dirigibleanvil.com.
Dirigible Anvil Comedy on Facebook and Instagram. And and you should just follow us. Find out when we're doing stuff. We'll be around Atlanta area for sure. Working on Athens.
Yeah, come up north side of Atlanta, Juan. We want to see you up here.
All right.
If you do make your way to Athens, I live just down the road, so let me know so I can show up.
Fantastic. Yeah, man, we'll do.
Hey, let's catch up with you in November. We'll find out what's going on with you.
We actually have a title. I'll let you know the title.
He's part 1 and
Crowns
Bucky's part
EP.
2.
I like the casting calls. I think that's a winner.
I like that. Yeah. I'm putting that in.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.